Good evening, folks. It's Inflatable Fan 103, back again with another inflatable review for you fine people. And today I've got for you guys the Gemmy 2018 3.5-foot Christmas Mickey Mouse holding a wreath. Now, I know this was sold back at Lowe's in 2018. I have no idea how much it was originally retailed for back in the day. I'm guessing around 35 to 40 bucks-ish. That seems about accurate considering how expensive, I guess you could say, and some cheap fan inflatables tend to be, because I have seen a lot of cheap fan inflatables in the past few years that have been a tad bit expensive that I wouldn't really pay for, but I digress. I thought this was this is a pretty simple and generic looking design. You know, it's just a typical Mickey Mouse inflatable for Christmas, but I thought back in 2018 when I was a bit younger than I am now, I thought, oh hey, it's Mickey Mouse, so I'll get him, so why not? Despite how simple of a design it is, you know, just an addition nevertheless, I guess you could say. And I do remember what day of the week I got this back in 2018. I don't remember that for most of my inflatables, but I got this on a Friday in December of 2018. My grandmother bought it for me, and here we are. I have it, so yeah, this is okay. An addition nevertheless, like I said. So here's the box. This was sold at Lowe's. Like I said, this is kind of a Disney-ish looking Lowe's box, I guess you could say. And there's the inflatable itself in a random person's yard. And then it says 90 years of magic right here because this was, because 2018 was Mickey Mouse's 90th anniversary. So that's why that's there. And then here's Mickey Mouse with his, what are those? Skates. They're called the skates. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure all of you are screaming at your screen right now going, Inflatable Fan 103, those are skates. How did it take you that long to figure it out? I know. I'm sorry. Forgive me, guys. That was a doofy thing to do. I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah, there's the front. It's got some nice wintry background, sort of. This side is obviously the same. You guys already know. Here's the back. Gemmy 2018, and this was made in May of 2015. And then there's a picture again, and there's the item number, by the way. So yeah, and there's the top, of course. Nothing on the bottom, so here he is, all out of the box. I don't do an unboxing of inflatables anymore unless they are new and in box. I thought it wasn't worth taking out of the box because waste of time. And besides, this is too simple of a design to spend too much time in a video on anyway, so, you know, it's going to be quick. So, like I've mentioned before, so here he is. He is actually in pretty good condition for his age. He has seen a bit of bad weathering in a few of my Christmas displays these past few years, especially in the recent one for the 2025 display, but he's held up his condition pretty well. So, and he hasn't been thinning at all, so that's good. So let's go ahead and inflate it. All right, Mick, up you go. And as you can see, there he is. It took him literally less than 3 seconds to inflate. Probably one of the tightest inflating inflatables I have in my collection, to be honest. So, yeah, there is the little fellow all inflated. And like I said, he is not in the worst of condition. I'm surprised how well of condition he's in after 7, almost 8 years of being in existence. I'm surprised that he's even 7.5 years old, to be exact, and that 2018 was even almost 8 years ago, because time flies by. No, 2018 was 8 years ago. Time flies by too fast, to be honest. It's crazy. So, yeah, he's got his generic-looking Mickey Mouse face, very, very typical. And he's got his ears, which actually inflate the tightest out of the whole inflatable. I understand why, though. So that's cool. And there's his Santa hat, and then there's his mouth. He's got his tongue in the back, which is very important. And there's his gloves. It's got the 3 stripes on his glove. It's nice. Smart how Disney chose, or Walt Disney, the creator of Mickey Mouse, obviously chose to do that. Give those stripes on his glove. That's a nice touch. And there's the wreath. It's obviously got the holly berries, I guess you could say, on there. There's 3 of each on the side, and it's got a red bow tie on there, or just a bow. And he's got his yellow shoes, obviously. Yeah, he does inflate pretty good. It actually, however, to be completely fair, the inflatable itself, despite how fast it inflates in less than three seconds, when you press down on it, it feels like it doesn't inflate tight at all, except for the ears, which is kind of crazy, because like people might be like, hey, if he took less than 3 seconds to inflate, then how could he not inflate tight in even the slightest? Well, the answer to that is, I don't know. Here's the back of him. He's got one LED light, does not work anymore. I'll show you in the dark in a minute. And it's got a medium cheap fan, if I'm not mistaken. That is a medium cheap fan. Maybe if it had a large cheap fan, it would inflate a tad bit better, but that would be unnecessary. And I guess you could say, and there's a zipper. It's got the tag right there. That's not important at all. Not even interesting. I'll show you guys what he looks like in the dark here real quick. He does not light up at all anymore. It's pretty sad. Yeah, you literally cannot even see him in the dark. You can kind of see his head a little bit, but overall, that's just what it is. It's when you look at it, it looks like some kind of creature is lurking towards you. Well, not towards you. It looks like it's lurking. It looks like it's kind of stalking you in the dark. So, but yeah, that is pretty much going to be it for this review. Aside from the LED barely even working anymore, he is in pretty good condition, I would say, and still relatively simple, but hey, an addition nevertheless, once again. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't have anything else to say about this guy. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. You know the drill. If you found it enjoyable or likable, smash that like button and the subscribe button as well, and leave a comment if you want to. Leave some feedback. And I also made this just while I was in the mood for it, due to my lack of consistent uploading, as you guys have already known. So, as I've mentioned in many of my past reviews this year. But another quick message, by the way, I will be uploading a bit more at the end of this month, and in July. So yeah, just because of my lack of consistent uploading this month and the past few months, and I apologize for that once again. But trust me, guys, you'll see a lot more uploading later this year, including towards the end of this month and in July, because I obviously got to make videos in the summer, right? Because last year I barely made any videos in the summer. I only made like 1 or 2, maybe 3, but I don't know. So anyway, you guys get it. So thank you all so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and share, and comment if you feel inclined to do so. And if you found it enjoyable, then glad you did. So that's it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video, which will be very soon, obviously, like I promised. So bye.